What's up, y'all? Happy Tuesday. I'm so glad y'all stopped by. And if this is your first time here, I want to extend to you a warm welcome to Miss T's Secret Recipes. Today, guys, I'm going to be making a good old-fashioned pound cake with homemade caramel icing and pecan topping. I hope you guys really enjoy this recipe, and if you have any questions or comments about it, please leave them down below. Now stay tuned for the video. So guys, if you've ever made a pound cake before, you know it's really simple. Just need a few ingredients, flour, sugar, butter, baking powder, salt, couple eggs, and some vanilla extract. It's really easy. So we're going to get this thing going. We're going to add our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients and then bake this thing. It's going down. Alright guys, first tip, just make sure that your butter and your eggs are room temperature so it makes it a lot easier to incorporate into the batter. And guys, you're going to want to add the eggs in one egg at a time. So add an egg, then mix, then add another egg, then mix again. And a great tip for a super moist pound cake is one of my secrets, y'all. Add 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. It makes the batter really moist. And then next we're going to add 1 cup of milk, or if you like you can also use heavy whipping cream, and 1 teaspoon vanilla extract for added flavor. So now let's get into these dry ingredients. We're going to use 3 cups of flour, and I like to use cake flour, but you're more than welcome to use all-purpose flour if you like. Doesn't really matter. You can substitute. But before you do, make sure you sift it really well. We don't want any clumps in our batter here. We want it really fine. So next we'll add about 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And we want those really incorporated, so I'm just going to use a spoon here and just slowly mix it in the mixture. Try not to over mix it. Alright, now we're moving right along. Next we're going to add our dry ingredients to the wet ingredients. So just add a little of the flour mixture to the wet ingredients and mix. Then we'll add a little bit more and mix again. Just be sure you don't mix more than about 5 minutes. We don't want to over mix it. The cake will come out really crummy and nasty. So we're ready to pop this thing in the oven. Grab your cake pan, grease it down with some butter. Make sure you dust it with some flour. Don't get flour all over the place like I did. Whatever. Now we can fold this cake batter in, and after you have it all in, just give that pan a couple shakes just to make sure everything is level so it'll bake even and, you know, level, whatever. So I'm going to bake this at 350 degrees for about 60 to 70 minutes. I'll probably check it at 60, use a toothpick to see if it comes out clean. If it doesn't, I'll give it another 5-10 minutes. While our cake is baking, I'm going to get started on this luscious caramel icing. Since this video is getting long, I'm going to put the full recipe in the description box, so make sure you guys click on that to check it out. But it's about to go down, y'all. So when our cake comes out, just make sure you let that sit for about 30 minutes or so it doesn't fall apart when you take it out, and then we'll be ready to, yes, put all this lovely caramel icing on our cake. So now I've got some chopped pecans here. Just gonna put that on it. Family, I hope you absolutely love this homemade pound cake as much as I'm about to. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Don't be shy, give your girl a like, and I will see you next time. Peace.